Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And in today's video, guys, I wanted to talk about a basically like a good team suggestion. It's kind of a bit of like a gimmicky one, but someone commented this. They're called Cookie, because I cannot pronounce that second name. This is the person who commented this, and I wanted to make a video on this for a while. I got a comment, so I thought, bang, let's get this done, guys. So the idea is that you're forming a team with every single person who can go invisible. So hopefully at one point there will be a point where every single person on your team will be invisible, so there will be nobody for the enemies to attack. Now, when it comes to upgrading characters and using characters to have invisibility, I kind of wanted to break them all down singly and review some of the characters who have the ability to go invisible. So before I jump into that, let's see what we need to do today. So I saw that there were loads and loads of deals, guys, that had just popped up. So here we go. Mid-month mega mashup. What? That's garbage. An emoji. Why on earth would you pay £18? We'll just round it up to 19 quid for an emoji, and like, that makes no sense. Anyway, then we've got a token solo deal where we've got badge tokens, memory tokens, 20 shop refreshes, which are going to be decent, 350 diamonds, and 150 VIP rings. That's still pretty bad, but that could allow you to get a lot of badges. But I wouldn't write home about that one, nor that one. That one's not bad because you are getting 200 diamond crates, but I don't know, guys. Things like that, it's just a little bit. That's still pretty garbage. Oh, okay, this one. Oh god, that one's better than the raid solo deal. So if you were looking at buying a deal which gave you stamina, this one is miles better. This is more of a rare one. So out of all the deals we have currently, obviously being like shown to us, that's not bad either. That is by far the best one. If you were considering getting one, that would definitely be the one I'd recommend. Now let's get my all of my diamonds, so I should be able to go in and buy that stamina bundle down here. Lovely. Get 15 more stamina potions. Great. So that's just going to sort of hold me over until I get my next double drops, and then I can use all of these stamina potions I've queued up. So I'm basically going to be ready to go. So now I want to talk about my invisible team, or Cookie's invisible team. So obviously the first character would be Randall, guys. And out of them all, he is obviously the best invisible character. So if you were going to have one, or you just wanted one character with invisibility, he would 110% be the only invisible character I would recommend over everybody else. Just because if you look at like, Randall kind of annoys me how good he actually is. So yeah, so you've got Disappearing Act. Randall begins each wave camouflaged, becoming invisible so 8 seconds is a very, very long time, and he receives 75%. It kind of annoys me, like, when I look at this, guys, because you realise how mental he actually is. So he has a 50% chance to dodge disable. So basically, he more or less becomes invincible and invisible at the same time. So if he does get hit, then it's not gonna matter. I think this one here as well. Yeah, and then he's just a crazy character, and it annoys me. Like, you guys have seen me do City Watch, and you've seen Randall kill my entire team just dead without even thinking about it. So yeah, and then also he becomes invisible for another 9 seconds, which is pretty insane. Then we've got Scar. So I'm going to go through these in order of kind of my favourites. And we've got Scar. Now, I got Scar probably when he was new, because I had loads of diamonds saved up. I remember I did a VIP crate opening and got loads of Scar. And honestly, because I was like one of the first people to have Scar unlocked on quite a high level, I would destroy everyone. Because at that point, Scar was like one of the first characters to have this invisible thing and damage everyone. He's an absolute fantastic character. So when he goes invisible, here, so he starts each battle. So him and Randall would start the battle, both invisible. Scar begins battle and he goes for 12 seconds. So that's longer than Randall. Okay, he doesn't do as much damage, but that's longer than Randall's invisibility. And when you have his friendship disc with Maleficent, which I've got leveled up fairly good, he goes invisible again for another 10 seconds when he gets low on health. So a bit like Randall, he's going to just stay alive longer, and he does really good attacks, and his special silences people as well. So yeah, so that means if you see someone who's about to use their special, bang, they can't use it for 4 extra seconds, which normally is enough to kill someone, to be honest with you. And then then Darkwing would be my next one. Because the thing with Darkwing is, when he does his invisible, which I think's that one, before an enemy can make a critical strike, yeah, so he doesn't have, his invisibility isn't as kind of pure as the other characters, I would say, but his one's quite nice as well, because if an enemy's going to make a critical hit, he goes invisible. So that means he dodges the critical hit and doesn't take the damage, which is insane, because I've seen Bo Peep critical hit up to like 300,000. So you could potentially be dodging an attack, and then it completely throws the tide of battle, because you've dodged the attack and then sometimes you get behind them. Or if it is Bo Peep, like I said, you will get behind a spin move. So it's one of those moves which is really good. So you could have Randall's Scar invisible, and then he dodges the move and goes invisible. Then you've got 3 characters invisible, and they can kind of just do what they want when they're invisible, because they're not going to be hit. Unless like Zerg or someone is using a AoE special, they will still take damage, but there won't ever be any direct hits. Then we've got Merlin. So Merlin would be the one I'd probably put at the end. Then we've got Violet here. So Violet is a very, very good character. And I kind of wish it was a little bit easier to max her out, because I'd really, really like to get her to 6 stars. So I've got 5 more of her shards there. Yeah, and I think she's really good. And like I said, I'd really like to get her up to 6 stars, guys, and actually just take a look and see if, I imagine she'd be ridiculous on 6 stars, to be honest with you. So she obviously goes invisible here before Violet is about to take damage, so a little bit like Darkwing, but it's not to do with crits. She goes invisible for 10 seconds. While invisible, she's untargetable, but obviously she can only go invisible every 25 seconds. So obviously, I don't know if that's 15 seconds, so it would start the countdown again straight after, or when the invisibility runs off. So that basically makes it like every 35 seconds she'd be getting invisible, which would be pretty good. So that's another one there that would make a really good invisible team. And then the last but not least is Merlin. Now, I'm pretty sure that covers everybody with invisibility. Yeah, so Merlin casts a spell on the ally with the least HP, turning them invisible for 10 seconds and reducing their damage. So that's why a lot of people like to use Merlin a lot, because, so say you've got Zerg on your team. Zerg's always going to be taking the most damage. So what you're able to do here is turn him invisible. And then, well, you know, you're not going to take damage. Nothing really. It's going to be nice and easy to just go straight through. So Merlin casts a spell, allies invisible. So if I kind of bring the team up, it's going to be difficult to show this team off, where they're all kind of all over the place with levels. But let's see. Oh my god, look at that guy's team. That is fire. Anyway, I want to try and find a team. Oh, he's got so let's just fight a team like this. So we can basically see the invisible team here. So Randall, Scar, Violet, why can't I see anyone? Why am I being Merlin? I know, yeah, I was going to say, I know I've upgraded Violet a fair amount, and I've upgraded Darkwing Duck a fair amount as well. So it actually kind of makes... So that is the invisible team. So if we put them into action, the only problem we're going to probably find here is that Randall's going to kill everyone before we get anything done. So invisible. So you can see all three people invisible there. So all those three were invisible. And then they're shielded up by Violet as well, which is pretty good. And that, I don't know why. I'm not sure why Scar wasn't attacking, but you guys get the point to the invisible team there. So thank you, Cookie, for bringing this idea to a video, because I quite enjoyed it. I like going through all the characters and doing like quick reviews and stuff. So you can kind of see the idea of my team there, guys. And yeah, I think it's a really good idea. I'm gonna be really smart with my thumbnail, and there. So yeah, I think that's a brilliant idea. So thank you, Cookie, for bringing that kind of to me for an idea for a video. And let's do some fan art favourites to round up. Oh, Vanellope. What a beauty. We got more Vanellope. Until Monday I go to school. Okay. I am near this. Oh, he's probably on holiday. Ducky. Ooh. That's like a Halloween skin, that is. That's pretty terrifying. Oh god, I absolutely love that. When someone dislikes Giraffeyjosh's video, peace was never an option. I should really play that game at some point. What was it called? The duck game? The goose game? Something like that, I think. Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching today's video. Click that top link in the description to get to download PC game, to download mobile games on your PC, guys, and the second link in the description, and submit me some fan art. I'll see you all in the next one, guys.
You got to let it go. got to let it go.